Hello again, I'm Al Lenville, and we're back with Kindred Spirits on a roof. Because I took a break last week, doesn't matter. So we're going to move on with the couple Saint. See how this goes. Last episode, we learned how she learned about it. Day after that encounter, I started my exploration of the school in its earnest. Where to find Aihara Senpai, of course. Of course. Nothing else. We don't have to know about the school. We have to find Senpai! Senpai! But that was difficult for a first year like me just to stroll into the inner building where the third year classrooms were. I wandered around the campus whenever I could, mostly during lunch and after school. And my enthusiasm was quickly rewarded. But what happened? I had to say it was simply because Aihara Senpai was walking around the school even more than I was. She was always taking care of some errand for someone. It was nice that I found her so quickly, but when I saw how busy she always was, I couldn't bring myself to stop her to thank her. But it was more than that. Whenever I found her, my face would get hot and my heart would start to beat like crazy for some reason. You can shout. That has to be the reason, nothing else. I could barely stop myself from running off somewhere, let alone bring myself to speak to her. And while this went on for a while, I gradually became aware of more and more Senpai's amazing qualities. Goddamn. Senpai, we have to get her to notice us. Notice me. I learned her name that day. Aihara Mika Senpai. It's a wonderful name. I knew that she was a third year. She hadn't told me what class she was in, but it hadn't taken me long to find that out. Let's stalk Senpai, then she will notice us. Good girl. In any case, what I was trying to say is that Senpai is basically famous. She's fame. Vice President of the Beautification Committee. The Beautification Committee is maintaining the tools and equipment of the school. In other words, the members are expected to do a little of everything. Aihara Senpai is an especially famous member for accepting any task and completing them with the speed and efficiency She's even nicknamed the Saint of Shirojo. A saint? How cool is that? I remember Senpai being asked all sort of favors that day, big ones and small ones. She took care of all of them, either completing them on the spot or writing them down for later without a single word of complaint. I bet she did a bunch more after we parted too. After I learned something else while I was walking around school looking for her, her name even began to reach the first years like me who only started here a few years ago. It turned out Senpai turned out to be a really amazing person. Stalker, Yandere style. We're going Yandere style, please. Come on. I trust you. Okay, that was the last two, so we have the next one on Saint. The second Monday after that day, I met Aihara Senpai. Senpai! About 2 weeks since I started walking around the school trying to find her, I finally, after school, written it. My pen was in my hand, but I dropped my head onto the desk. Inside my bag was a letter I'd stayed up late last night writing. I started writing it because I wanted to properly thank her. That's right, I've been planning on finding her somewhere in school and thanking her in person, but that had proven nearly impossible to do. So I thought I could at least write a letter to express my gratitude. Why then? Why did I write that I wanted to meet her in person so I could tell her something? Oh! For some reason, I had written that, and that letter was inside my bag right now. It's almost like, this is a love letter, isn't it? Genius! How had it ended up like this? I started the letter with, thank you very much for the other day. For some reason, I started listing all of Senpai's amazing qualities. After I stalked her like for 2 weeks. Works out! God damn it. And I'd written that I hadn't been able to speak with her in person since then, too. In the end, I'd finished with, please meet me so I can tell you my feelings. Yes! Strike. Okay, doesn't this mean she'll read this letter and think I like her? She should if she's not a harem main protagonist. He's too dense to get that one. Or she's... No, that's fine. I mean, I guess I really do like her. But it's like admiration or something, right? It's that kind of like, right? Or did I write this letter because I've really fallen for her? I don't know. Maki-san, I'm going to practice. See you! Yeah! My head snapped when someone suddenly said my name. When I looked toward the voice, I saw Kumano staring back from the seat next to me. A surprised look on her face. Sorry, were you sleeping? Did I wake you up? No, I was awake. Practice, right? Do your best. Come on, Kumano-san. She's been in tracksuit every day since the intro ceremony. Well, the school's pretty lax about dress code, and it's not like she was wearing her own clothes since it was school issued. Teachers haven't really gotten on her case about it. Is it because she's on the track team? She sort of stands out. We sit next to each other, so we tend to have short exchanges like this when we're leaving or whatever. No. Right now, I need to worry about this letter. What should I do? I mean, it's written down. I just have to get it to Senpai to read it, right? Kinda. I don't care about what I ended writing in it. The point is that I've written it, and now I want Senpai to read it. I don't care what she'll think about me afterwards. I just want her to read it. But how should I give it to her? I can't just hand it to her. I'm sure I'd get too nervous to do that. Should I go to the traditional room and leave her in her shoe locker? No, that wouldn't work. Lockers here don't have doors, so everyone would find out the minute I left it there. Then what? And that's how she got the idea to put it in. I thought and came to the conclusion. I'd sneak into Ihara-senpai's class when she wasn't there, put the letter on her desk, in her bag or on her desk. But it's in the inner building. I'm kind of nervous. The inner building has only 30-year classrooms. Naturally, the only people in the hallways were 30 years too. It was intimidating for a first year like me who just started school a few weeks ago to find her there alone. But I worked up the courage and walked straight towards Ihara-senpai's classroom. I knew which desk was hers. The force from both the front and the window. What? How do you know that already? Girl, how hard have you been stalking her? Whoa! Stalker. Pretty hard stalker here. It's also pretty scary that it's right in the middle of the classroom. I took a stealthy glance into the classroom. Oh, there are people in there. Inside were 4 third-years sitting right next to Senpai's desk talking about something. Oh, come on. Why are there people in here? Well, it wasn't particularly safe for them to be there. It appeared they were happily chatting about this or that. They had snacks laid out too. It doesn't really look like they're leaving anytime soon. I decided to wait for an opening. But the 30s kept talking on and on. They were making no move to leave. What should I do? I could just stroll in and put the letter in Senpai's desk with a bunch of people watching. What if she came back while I was standing outside waiting? I wouldn't be going to all this trouble if I were able to just give her the letter directly. I came here because I can't do it. I guess I should give up for today. My timing just happened to be off. Thinking that, I reluctantly walked away from Senpai's classroom. Tomorrow. I'll leave the letter tomorrow there. So I decided. Okay? Okay. And the next day the same thing happened. But that decision didn't end up bearing fruit. Neither on the next day or the day after that. Someone always stayed behind in Ihara-senpai classroom after school. Sometimes the same people as the first day, sometimes different people. They'd be chatting or changing or studying. One senpai had been there herself doing some work. I spun around and ran off. Then and there, what? How come there's always someone in there? Wasn't if I had a grudge against the people staying behind. I just wanted to complain to them. Why are you still here? Why when you don't need to be? Wow. And like that, Golden Week came and my letter was still undelivered. Whoa! My holidays were spent feeling frustrated at home. Whoa. Holy cow. Girl, that's persistent. Just walk up to her. Hey. Ooh. Ah, that's how the main story started. Okay, now we're back with the couple. Ah, okay, get it. The Monday after the holidays. I headed to Hara-senpai's classroom, determined to succeed at my task. Headed there, but... Oh, there she stands. Cute. Ah. Now we have some, thank you. Oh, they're here too. Oh, poor girl. Should have been used to it by now, but the disappointment still stung. I must have gotten my hopes up during the holidays. There was a group of third-year students in the classroom again today. I knew each of their faces by now. This group often stay after school to chat. You are a goddamn stalker, girl. Right next to Senpai's seat. Just... Damn it! I can't stalk her again. Damn it! That's not fair. Oh. Yep, you're failing again, girl. Oh, yeah. You're stalking her quite badly, girl. Really. I really want Senpai to read my letter. I want her to see my words and to understand my feeling. Hey, it's a quite peaceful yandere. Because if I never convey them to her, they might wither and fade away. No. Oh, you're cute. I made up my mind to succeed this time. Oh. Praying to God now. Cool. As my faith started to waver and thought of going home. What happened? What happened? I'm going to turn up the volume a bit more because the voices are... No, don't. I heard a sudden down. I heard a sudden shout down from the hallway. Yep, somebody's helping you. That sort of thing happens here too. But I thought I'd leave and check it out. They're moving. Yeah. Doran. Dog? Seriously? Where? Where? The people inside were leaving, trying to find the dog. They passed right by me, not even taking a note of me, and walked off in the direction the voice had come from. Yeah, it's your chance, girl. Take it. Just do it. I hurriedly peeked into the classroom. It was empty. Yes! I opened the door. This is my only chance. I have to be quick. I could never mistake it. I beelined across the room. Her bag was there too. Where should I put it? In her desk or in her bag? Which would she notice first? Pulled open the zipper only as far as I needed and stuffed the letter inside before immediately closing it tight. Yes! Mission accomplished. I feel sort of like a spy. Now, after you stalked her for 2 weeks. Oh, I have to get out of here. They might come back. I ran out of the classroom. Carefully shut the door. Then I ran through the halls. Oh, your cute face again. Oh, It's beautiful, even if she's a crazy yandere seemingly. My face might catch on fire. I finally left her my letter. That letter, one that I want Senpai to read. Will Senpai realize it was from me? Does she remember me? Will she recognize my name? And... Oh! Oh! She won't be creeped out, will she? I come ready to ask me on the roof after school on Thursday. Will she come? My mind was swimming with worries. But more than that, at that moment... Oh! I was happy, so happy I thought I might cry. I finally took the first step towards expressing my feelings to Senpai. Perhaps Senpai notices her. Ah! I love this one already. I don't know why. It's crazy. Okay. I'm sorry, I tried to come as soon as homeroom ended. She came, she really came. After school on Thursday, I flown out of my classroom after homeroom and headed straight to the roof. It was nerve-wracking standing all alone on the roof while waiting for Ayano-senpai. But I calmed myself by remembering that Senpai's classroom in the inner building was so far from here. And after a little while, Senpai came. No, we didn't. No, not at all. I hardly shook my head. I hadn't waited at all. On the contrary, I was so happy she really came after finding a letter in her bag like that. And I'm gonna stop right here. I want to do this next episode, to be honest. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.